Yo, 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 yo. What up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button, and weigh in. I appreciate all the support, man. I am in Philly right now. Shout out to everybody in Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? Making my round, doing whatever, moving around. I'm actually headed to the Midwest. So I've been zigzagging, man. I was over here, then I'm over here, then I'm back over here. Welcome to the life of trucking, man. If you want to make money in trucking, you got to be willing to hit this road, man. OTR, over the road. That's what they say. Are you an OTR driver? And once you say yes, they pretty much send you everywhere. I just look on the app. Checking. Okay, you want me to go here? You want me to go here? You want me to go here? Boom, 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 boom. So I'll be all over. But shout out to everybody, man. I get a lot of messages about the trucking business. So, I mean, shout out to everybody that's interested in it. This Diddy thing is very compelling, bro. He was denied bond again. Man. So it's kind of crazy. I'm not really surprised, if I keep it real with you, because once one judge denies you bond and they say all these crazy things about you, oh, you're a menace to society, you're a flight risk, we don't trust you, you're a drug addict, you're a this, you put women in danger, you did da. Then you gonna come into a judge the next day, and what the judge is gonna say, none of that was true, or the judge is gonna give you bond, or the judge is going to judges are a fraternity, man. So once you get bond, then you become the judge that gave him bond, and the other lady becomes the judge that didn't give him bond. And you see how that plays into judges, once again, are also voted in. So what ends up happening is that, if Diddy was to get out and do something crazy or whatever, then you're on the hook as the one that let him out of jail. If he's innocent, then you are also praised because you let him out of jail or whatever. I personally believe, and I'm not a Diddy defender, you know what I'm saying? I believe everybody's innocent till proven guilty, and I do believe that mostly everybody should get bond. That's just my personal feelings. It's kind of hard to say you're innocent till proven guilty, and we also won't give you bond. That kind of like you know what I'm saying? That kind of is a little bit of a contradiction. I think unless you do something crazy, like you are a, mass murderer, if you are a capital murder, if you shooting up schools like we've been seeing a lot of lately, or you kill like a public person, kind of like a judge or a police officer or whatever, you get capital murder, that kind of stuff. I kind of feel like in that situation, that's one particular thing. Other than that, I feel like kind of most people, without a serious criminal history, and we know Puffy don't really got a criminal history, you know what I'm saying? I think most people should get bond. If you look at other people similar to him, Harvey Weinstein got bond. Harvey Weinstein had worse charges, bro. He had like 2 rape charges. He had worse charges. He got a bond. He was on an ankle monitor in New York City waiting until trial. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Diddy's case is it's not a lot of like non-consent stuff. It's like, yeah, you flew this person out, you might have intimidated people, you might have persuaded people, you might have done some things, but the hardest part of their case is that a lot of things were consensual. So he hasn't been proven to be this guy that's just been, like how they was doing Harvey Weinstein. They were just trying to say that he was actually, you know what I'm saying? Who is this messaging me? Was actually raping women. So, I mean, Bill Cosby, they were trying to say he was date raping women, all this kind of stuff. Diddy doesn't have those kind of like non-consent kind of things, even though he got some crazy charges. He got some crazy charges. So, I'm surprised, because I think I said yesterday that I thought he would get bond. I'm kind of surprised he didn't, especially since he's a very public figure who can't go anywhere. He turned in his passport. So I kind of felt like they'll throw him on an ankle monitor. They'll let him stay in one of his mansions, and he'll sit there for however long this case gets dragged out, at least a year before he goes to trial. But that's not the case, bro. He's going to be in jail similar to Young Thug. Young Thug is sat in jail now 2 years with no bond. You know what I'm saying? And I actually think Young Thug could walk. I'll keep it real with you. I'm not sure if he'll walk. Man, let me turn this phone. Hold on, man. I knew I should have turned this phone off, man. I knew it. I'm not sure. Hold on. Oh, I'm not sure if he'll walk, but I would not be surprised, man, if somehow Thug got off this racketeering case. I would not be surprised. But it does not take back the 2 years that he sat. you know, in jail, and that he actually had to fight his case and lost money and all this kind of stuff. So I think Thug should have bond. You know what I'm saying? I'm fair, man. I think you should have bond because you keep coming to court. You're gonna be in an orange suit for the most part. You're gonna be, you know, looking scruffy like I am right now. You know, you ain't gonna have no lotion. Your face gonna be looking all pale because you ain't really got a lot of sunlight, all this kind of stuff. And then you're constantly fighting your case, already mostly looking like a criminal. We finna see Puffy with a lot of non-haircuts and a lot of crazy ass looking. The face gonna start looking old and wrinkly and all this kind of stuff. And then you always kind of presume to kind of be looking like a real bum in jail, and then you always come into court trying to prove you're innocent. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really clean you up until you have a trial. When you have a trial, they'll get you a haircut, they'll put you in a suit, everything until the trial. Your ass is in an orange jumpsuit or whatever color the jail is. So I'm a little surprised, but yeah, he gonna sit, bro. He gonna sit until and he tried to put a crazy package, $50 million for a bond thing, $50 million, bro, and probably was willing to go on an ankle monitor, everything, and they still said no. I think one of the biggest reasons why he didn't get bond, to keep it real with you, was because they saying he been intimidating witnesses, bro. Like he's been basically you know, trying to pay people either not to testify or calling people. They said when Don Richardson from Dirty Money had filed that lawsuit against him, that he was calling Kalina, who was the other chick in Dirty Money, 54 times, bro, before she finally came out and said some public things. She was like, I never saw nothing happen with Diddy, you know, and I was in the group for a long time. I never saw nothing happen. So I'm like, you and Don both in the group. Don saw hella shit. You saw nothing. And now it's like Diddy called you 54 times and now you made that statement. So I do think that is a big reason. That intimidating witness stuff is probably a big reason why he didn't get bond. So if that's the case, then that probably is kind of fair, to keep it real with you. And bro, another day they said when they entered his they said that he had some pink powder on him when he got arrested, and they think it was like ecstasy or something. So I'm like, bro, Diddy might really be a drug addict, bro. It ain't on Mike. He probably is a drug addict. Like, he's probably like a functional drug addict, though. Like, yeah, he can still go out, you know, be in public. He can still sober up enough to do functions. He ain't like on probably no heavy crack cocaine and no shit like that, and no heroin where he just don't know himself. But he's probably a functional drug addict that's like, yo, I need a little bit of this, I need a little bit of that. I'm always in the spotlight. I always got paparazzi. I need to kind of take my mind away from that. So I think the fact that he had drugs, which is something they mentioned, that they was concerned that he had drugs damn near on him. They couldn't test the pink powder stuff at the time, but they kind of thought it was actual drugs, and was saying that it was possible ecstasy. That and the tampering of witnesses was a big deal, bro. Yeah, I mean, thinking, man. We know R. Kelly was on suicide watch. We know Epstein hung himself. It is on the table that Diddy could do something crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think Diddy could, like, literally sit in jail as long as Thug, man? Thug, 2 years, bro. 2 years. And Thug is, like, way younger. He don't really have probably nearly the responsibility as Diddy and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, and I think Diddy got way more shit against him. Like, Thug might walk, but I don't know. Diddy ain't gonna walk. They gonna get him on something. But I kind of feel like that, yo, it's not beyond reproach that he could do something crazy. I don't wish that on him, but it's not beyond that, man. I'm telling you, that jail shit, bro, it's just something different. Like, take it from me. I was 25 months I was in jail. And that's why people needed to give me somewhat of the benefit of the doubt. Because let me tell you something about the criminal justice system too. When you are indicted, and Diddy is indicted, and I was indicted, it is hard to get bond after an indictment because you done presented yourself to the grand jury. I mean, it's easy to get indicted, so don't act like just getting indicted is no big deal. They'll indict a ham sandwich. They really will. You know what I'm saying? It's one-sided. They present, you know, what they perceive as facts to a jury. And of course, they're going to pick up the case. So it's like super easy to get indicted. But once you are indicted, then that means your case will definitely move forward. And once that's the thing, a lot of times they don't want to let you out of jail, bro. You'd have been and went in front of a judge and they said no. So now Diddy done went into 2 judges, right? One judge said no. Another judge said no. He'll keep being able to try to get bond, because I think you can probably go get bond about every couple months or whatever. You can try to file to try to get bond. There'll be other bond things he'll try to do, and but he will probably keep getting denied, because you cannot get out of jail after you have been indicted unless you have what is called a change of circumstances. That's the only way out. That's the only way out. Something about your case has to change for them to say, wow, maybe Diddy didn't do it. Maybe he's actually innocent. Somebody will have to come out, say it's not true. Somebody will have to come out and say the police like forced their testimony, or coerced them into testifying, or whatever, or making a statement. Somebody would have to come out and change their story, which probably won't happen, because they also said that the reason why Diddy is being the main person, they said that a lot of people helped Diddy out, but they feel like they're not going after them. Like all the workers and employees and assistants, they're not going after those people. And then the reason why they're not going after those people are because those people are working for the state. That's what they said. So they are kind of immune for being prosecuted. So they didn't let all the small fish go, and they going for the big fish. When I got out of jail, one of the reasons why I got out, I went in front of 2 judges. One judge said no. I went into another judge. The judge said no. I think I had one more bond hearing, and they said no again. And then I was like, oh, damn, nigga, I sat in jail for another 18 months, bro. And during that time, I started hiring private investigators to uncover lies in my case. Like, I knew what the lies were. I just had to find them. I had to find a way to prove it. So I hired an investigator. You know what I'm saying? $150 an hour. You know what I'm saying? $150 an hour. That's my right. Diddy might be paying $10,000 an hour. $150 an hour for people to find the evidence in my case. Once they found certain stuff, they took it to the DA. They had a meeting. And the DA said, this ain't looking good. You know what I'm saying? You might have something. I keep it real. You might have something. This is no longer looking good. I ain't ready to drop the case, but I will consider there's a lot of problems. That's what was said in the meeting. I went back to court, and they let me out of jail. That right there was a change of circumstances. Gotta have a change of circumstances, bro. You gotta have a change of circumstances. I don't know how Diddy gets his change of circumstances. I don't know what's gonna happen and all this kind of stuff. So when I got home after sitting in jail for so long, y'all should have known something was going on. How the fuck Chris all of a sudden get out of jail? Right now, well, R. Kelly ain't a good example because he convicted. Let's use Young Thug. Right now, if you woke up tomorrow and let's just say Young Thug was out. Breaking news, Young Thug is released from jail. Out of nowhere. You know what y'all be saying? Man, they ain't had nothing on Thug. I knew Thug was gonna get out. They ain't got nothing on Thug. His case may still be pending though. He may still have that racketeering charge. But if Young Thug walked out of that jail right now onto a fucking stage in Atlanta, Georgia, they'll be like, I knew he was innocent. Why? Because he should not be out of jail all of a sudden. So when I came home, you put 2 and 2 together, I actually shouldn't have been out of jail either without a change of circumstances, but I had one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was trying to tell people, like, yo, been a lot of changes in the last 18 months. You wasn't seeing them, but a lot of changes happened. Diddy, I do not know how he will get the change of circumstances he will need to get out of jail, bro. He will sit in jail. They gonna file motion after motion. The crazy thing is, they're gonna try to drag on the case and file a motion for everything. They're gonna try to stop all this evidence from getting in. They're gonna try to stop every tape, every video, everything. They're gonna say it was damaged, it was this, it was this, it was this. They will try to file a motion on every single thing in court to try to stop whatever. But that also drags the case on. That drags the fucking case on. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta sit longer, you gotta have a hearing. You gotta do this. Okay, we'll do another hearing a year, 2 months later. You sit in jail, all this time, you ain't free. You ain't free. Like, if you don't contest nothing, you probably go to trial in like 8 months. You start contesting shit, boom, 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 boom. Contest this. Try to omit this witness. Try to get this person. Try to throw out this. They gonna try to throw out everything, even obvious stuff like Cassie video. They'll try to throw everything out. And what's gonna end up happening is that shit'll drag on another year. Drag on another year, bro. These, man, when they decide they want to do it here, and they be all right, we'll come back 60 days later. That shit be adding up. Boom, boom. Next thing you know, Diddy gonna be in jail 28 months. Still waiting on this trial. Do not be surprised, bro. Diddy is gonna be in jail for a long time, bro. Don't be surprised if the nigga pull a Epstein, bro. He just might. I don't know. He just might. You know what I'm saying? He done lived a long life, man. He might just pull an Epstein. Yeah, I don't want him to, but everything is on the table when you are used to people doing what the hell you need to do, and you have damn near had the world at your feet. They just gave this nigga a key to the city last September. A key to the city, bro. They gave him a key to the city. They said it, bro. They had this nigga jail menu online the other day. I like what they be feeding: peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Beef stroganoff. That nigga probably ain't never had that shit, bro. That nigga probably ain't had beef stroganoff in 40 years. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, they say that nigga was eating veal, lobster, and shrimp and crab. Well, you know when the last time I had some veal, I don't think I ever had veal before. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this nigga eating veal on the regular. But anyway, so yeah, don't be surprised, man. You know the nigga can't. And another thing, when you Diddy, it's hard to go in general population with them charges. I ain't gonna even front. Hard to go in general population, and niggas done seen that Cassie video and know that you beat up women. And they don't gotta think you beat up women. They literally saw you drag this girl down the hallway, so now you're labeled as a woman beater. And now they like, oh, you want to pick on the women, huh? But you don't want to pick on the men. No. What's up with that? Ain't you the baby boy? You the baby oil bull. Come on, Diddy in this room. I got some baby oil. That nigga about to go crazy, man. That nigga about to go crazy. I think you might can buy baby oil on the commissary. It's gonna be niggas buying baby oil just to put it on Diddy, man. I'm just telling you, man. That nigga can't go in general population, bro. He can't. You know what's funny? Niggas don't even watch the news when they not in jail. In jail, all you do is watch the news, bro. Them niggas be like they fucking news reporters in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the news come on at 5. Bitch ass nigga, you don't never watch the news on the street. In jail, niggas always want to know what's going on in the free world. What's going on with Trump? What's going on with Kamala? What's going on? They hoping they'll wake up one day and they be like, yeah, the jail is crowded. We let niggas out. They always want to know what's going on. There's no way they're not watching this Diddy shit. And the niggas that's actually in the Brooklyn jail, like, yeah, Diddy will be here probably later on today. I wonder what party gonna come through. And if he's in like solitary confinement or he's away from general population, that's how your ass go crazy, bro. I keep it real with you. 23 and 1. No wonder your ass be going crazy, man. You don't got no outside thing, and you only use a phone every now and then. When they want to bring you the phone, you can only can't do nothing, bro. 23 and 1. Can't even play spades. You can't talk to niggas. You can't play spades. You can't. Trust me, that 23 and 1 is different, bro. Just imagine a man just locked up in a room for 23 hours and can't do shit. They come out 1 hour to take a shower and use the phone. That's what you do on 23 and 1. 1 hour and use the phone. That's it, bro. That's it. That is your life. When you are a millionaire, you live in a mansion with fucking 35 rooms, and all you got is one fucking 10 by 10 with and come out and take one shower, bro. They gonna get that nigga 3 pair of drawers and 3 t-shirts. I already know what's going on. I already know. One soap, 3 drawers, and 3 t-shirts. And they don't let you have a lot of clothes either, so you ain't gonna be able to order no extra shit on me. Like none of that stuff. So yeah, it's about to get rough. It is. It's about to get rough, man. It's about to get rough. I thought he was gonna get bond, but this shit about to get real dark for Diddy. It's about to get real dark for Diddy. Let me know your thoughts. Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.